some clear skies above and November temperatures back with us.
Yeah, we'll see what's in store for the weekend. Gunnar Console tracking the latest.
Yeah, and right now, let me just do a little dive into Hurricane Rafael since it's relevant. It may seem unusual, but hurricane season is still until the end of November. November 31st is the last day of it. So zooming in, you can see Hurricane Rafael, Category 3 in the middle of the Gulf. Not a good sign for an already hurricane-ravaged Gulf Coast, but the track of Hurricane Rafael is actually pretty promising. There's a cold front pushing through the tri-state. You can feel it. It's much colder, and that cold front will reach the Gulf Coast by the next couple of days, halting its movement and sending it kind of stationary and weakening it a bit. So it's not really going to be much concern. Still some rough seas, still some concerns for the immediate coastline, but no landfall expected, at least not here in the U.S., and not as a hurricane if it does make landfall in Mexico. Now here in the tri-state, things are beautiful out there. A nice magenta to blue gradient in the sky. We are noticing too, temperatures are chilly, but we will be warming up nicely through the afternoon. So we're in the mid 40s now. We'll be slowly warming up to those low 60s by our lunch hour. I definitely recommend maybe taking lunch outside because it's going to be beautiful, pleasant. Conditions like this are going to be much harder to get later on in the year. But we'll be holding on to those 60s for most of the afternoon and evening today. Now, as we pivot towards the evening, we'll be noticing temperatures are a bit milder, 50 degrees or so by the time the sun goes down through our 8 p.m. So any practices, any activities in the evening, like an afternoon walk or run, it's going to be nice and cool. As we pivot towards the weekend, though, you're going to see rain chances for the weekend. But what a weather app won't tell you, or at least your standard iPhone weather app, is that the rain chances aren't going to be really during the day on the weekend. It's really going to be primarily in the evening. So as we work our way towards the afternoon, it's dry. Just an isolated shower for our afternoon, and then it's not until tomorrow evening, so maybe dinner plans may be impacted. That's when we're going to start to see more widespread rain and showers. Now, as we work our way towards Sunday morning, that's actually when the rain starts to decrease. So I checked my iPhone weather app today, and it also showed a rain icon for Sunday, but most of Sunday is actually going to be pretty dry. Once we get past 10 a.m., things are clear and sunny. So that's why watching us is a lot more beneficial than just relying on a weather app. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be cloudy. Sunday will be a little sunnier, but those are when we have the chances for rain overnight and through the morning. Now, we won't have our next chance for rain until Wednesday, so perfect conditions for Veterans Day. Nothing should impact any parades or ceremonies or memorials for Veterans Day. Temperatures remain mild. We don't see a little bit of a cool down until late next week.